Welcome to Leo for Leos. This is a channel featuring intuitive tarot readings for the astrological sign of Leos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm a Leo as well, so that's why the channel is called Leo for Leos. Cross watchers and fellow readers are welcome. However, I do want to give you a heads up that I read the cards as I see them and not always the way it's traditionally done. I am using the Smith Waite Tarot deck, the Centennial Edition, and let's get started. Okay. This is going to be for February 2022. February 2022. I already have some cards there. Let's get this going over here. Messages for Leos. Okay. We'll have to do it this way. Perfect. All right. So, the star. This is talking about hopes and dreams. This is leaking over from December, January, just thinking about your future, reformulating your plans, and just trying to get a handle on how to execute with more precision and more effectiveness, more efficiency. So you're thinking about those long-term goals, like, okay, what am I doing all the things that I'm doing for? What is this all adding up to? That's really focusing in on, like, is this leading to my dream? Queen of Wands. We're talking about really nurturing those ideas, and also looking at things from a happy perspective, seeing the positive in the things that you're doing, and seeing that maybe there's a long road ahead, but just acknowledging, like, okay, well, here are the good things that I have. Here are the things that I'm grateful for. Just kind of taking a look around you and assessing what good there is, but also, Wands is about doing, in my perspective. It's always about getting stuff done. So the Queen is not a slouch to hard work and making sure things are being done, but there's also a bit of magic in what she does. I mean, she does have the little black cat there to kind of give her a little bit of guidance as her familiar. So she does tap into a bit of the Hierophant energy, with intuition, and just kind of going with gut feelings too. Let's see what else. Ooh, okay. There's going to be some alone time, some time to try to figure things out. It might be like a few days of being alone, like a weekend of like assessing things. It might even be an evening where you just sit down with a notebook and write out all your dreams and see how far you've come along, you know, how much further you have to go. Maybe you've got a long way to go, but whatever it is, it kind of reinvigorates you. The Hermit is looking towards the light. There may be answers provided for you in this alone time that you're going to be spending. Just hunkering down on those core ideas that you want for yourself, and trying to imagine how it can be accomplished. How can I get to my dreams faster, easier and smoother, and you know, just trying to put together sort of a plan or an idea or something that's really more solid than an idea. Okay, got the Queen of Swords, 2 queens. So Queen of Swords really talks about, it could be about cutting things out, like saying dropping something, like, okay, this is not working out, I need to cut everything out and focus on one particular thing. It could be that kind of thing. Like, it may not be permanent. It may not be permanent. It could be for a short while, like a couple of months. We're going to focus in on X, Y, and Z in order to get things done. I think there's something that you develop out of this epiphany that you get, this idea, and kind of like make some decisions, because that's what the Queen of Swords is really about, making really rough and hard decisions. So again, it might be like putting something in the back burner for a few months until you get yourself to, you know, fully together with this plan that you have going on, or this idea of chasing after this dream that you want to pursue. I'll do one more. Oh, emotional. This is an emotional decision. This is very emotional. It's like really discovering something for the first time, and this is not this emotion is actually a feeling of happiness. This is a feeling of like, oh, now I found the answer. Now I'm going to be doing. There's a little bit more excitement, a little pep in your step. There's something emotionally exciting about this that is making you feel really, really good about pursuing your dreams. Now I'm going to move on to the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is really about emotionally putting yourself into a creative state. So whatever this is going to require a lot of your creativity and really pushing forward with it, leading with your creative abilities more than anything. Let's see what you got here. Intuition, it's been coming up, like intuition again. You're going to have to go with your gut. And that's also, too, another thing about creativity. Creativity is about, like, going with the flow with things that may not necessarily be a science, right? It's taking a chance on something. And so that's what this intuition is going to be about, like going with the flow, going with those creative juices, and trusting your creative abilities. That's that can be hard sometimes, especially when you know, you're out of practice or you're not been practicing these creative juices. It's sometimes it's hard to let it flow again. But look at this. Victory on this part. Victory. Leos getting that victory. Yes, 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 yes. Victory from focusing on your creative endeavors. It's gonna be amazing there. I'm really loving this so far. I'm gonna move on to the Magician because that's so good. It's like it just, I don't want to mess with it. Now the Magician is about manifesting those dreams, manifesting the things that you want. So the Magician's going to work. What are the elements that we need? We need decisions, we need emotion, we need money, we need doing things. You know, we need to be doing things, and all of this stuff needs to grow. So there's a lot of emphasis on pulling all the resources together to continue this creative flow. Secrets. The unknown. Yeah, there's a lot that you don't know that's happening. There's a lot that you don't know. And maybe it will be revealed to you in February, like, oh, you never knew this one piece of information. It could be a technique. It could be something that someone has been keeping a secret from you, but you will be you're going to have your epiphany on your own right over there, but you're also going to find out something else that is going to help you along your way. Now, Knight of Cups talks about really getting a nice romantic offer, and it doesn't mean in the sense of, you know, boyfriend girlfriend or relationship, girlfriend boyfriend boyfriend thing. It's not. It could be totally platonic, and I think most of this is about work and career and dreams. So there is an offer coming in. Wait a minute. Let me clarify to see if this is romantic or not. No, it's not. But whatever the offer is, it's going to be a healing offer. A healing offer. A healing offer. So it could heal some of the hurts that maybe has happened in the past. And Queen of Pentacles. That is the nurturing energy behind the financial side that is kind of brewing here. It's like this all may be leading up to money, but it needs to be nurtured. It needs the Queen of Pentacles to make it grow. Yeah, this is all about money, and this healing here has to do with past business decisions that may have gone sour or maybe not worked out the way you plan. It may have created some animosity or some bitterness, but it's going to heal that. Now we're going to go to the Nine of Pentacles. And Pentacles is the is really, you know, money. Money makes the world go round. It really does. So there's an emphasis on wanting to be independent and being the master of your own money, your own home. Let's see. Okay. Not used to seeing that paired up with the. Let's do the spiral going on here. Okay. Okay, so whatever it is, it leads to clarity and happiness, or a happy moment. So, reaching out, possibly traveling, possibly going somewhere, or just even like expanding. Oh, this is all about like getting the word out about your business. Yeah. This is about getting the word out about like a business. If you are not working for you're working for somebody else, it's about working somehow in social media. You may be working with other people on this, like a project. So this is about like deep work stuff concerning social media. Definitely. Like this card is usually for branding and legal matters. And this is about reaching, far and wide, conquering far and wide. So this may be like putting your name out there, or putting the name of the business that you're working for out there. The only thing that's like strange about this whole mix is that it is with this independent card. I feel as if this is for a lot of entrepreneurs, Leo entrepreneurs that want to establish themselves in social media, in the marketplace, and so they're really like making a good push for it. However, if you are working for a company, it may be the desire to go off on your own and do these things for yourself. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting there. But whatever occurs will be clarity, and there is a happy ending on that. Now, Judgment. Now, Judgment card, I always think of it as the reboot. Like things are going okay, or maybe they're not going okay, but you just want a fresh start. And the Judgment card can be, starting all over again. But in this case, I really feel like the Judgment card is right on the nose. Like there is some kind of judgment being made about something. And let's find out what that something is. All right, a lot of work is happening. Ooh. Haha. Looks like there's another offer. Okay. Oh. All right, I hope I can get one more that's not... Okay. Haha. All right, this is a big one. It's always at the end, I always get these spirals. Okay. All right, this one is a little bit easier for me, because it starts off with making a judgment. You have to make a judgment on something. And what do you need to make a judgment on? You've got a lot of stuff going on, lots of stuff happening in your life, lots of calls, lots of emails, lots of deadlines, and then there is a money offer. A money offer comes, and you have to decide whether you're going to take it. The Hanged Man, you're in contemplation as to figure out, you're in a standstill. sort of, the roads, at a crossroads. You're like, okay, where do I go? And from kind of stopping everything and chilling out for a few minutes, you may get an epiphany of what it is that you want to do. But whatever it is, it's still not satisfying. It requires you to leave something that you like, but it's still, even though you have to leave something that you like, you're still going to a better place. It's still going to be a better place, so you can always go back to it. And there may be a feeling of feeling trapped, like, oh, I'm going to be stuck doing this for like 4 months or something like that, and I won't be able to do other things. But whatever decision you make, you're going to be making that decision for your future. I mean, it looks like you're going to probably take the offer. You're probably going to take the offer, because you can always go back. Right? You can always go back. But it's hard to go forward if you're stuck. So sometimes it's good to get a little hand on, like, okay, we're going to get a little bit more money, a little bit more clout, and it's just going to take a little bit more effort. It's not the perfect conditions. There's still, you have a lot of stuff going on that they're giving you, but there's still, missing components that you want. And so, yeah, it's a judgment. It's one of the few times that it's ever been a literal judgment. Okay, so now we have the Five of Pentacles. This decision, even though it's a great decision, it's going to be more money, and you may enjoy this decision. It is definitely leading you towards, like, not feeling so good. Let's get more clarity, maybe on that, and then what is to happen after that. Okay. Messenger. Hoo-hoo. Ah. Oh, sorry. Screwed that up, sorry. Ah. That's what you're looking for. Okay. Actually, this isn't as bad as it looks. This isn't as bad as it looks. It looks bad, but it's not as bad as it looks. Because there is going to be a feeling of, like, woe is me, I'm not getting everything I want. I'm not getting everything I want. So there may be a little bratty kind of attitude going on here, but look, you deserve it. You worked hard, and so you should get the things that you want in life. Why can't you get your dreams? I'm just saying. But then you have this, there's like a message that goes out, and I think this is a communication between two people. There is somebody with a lot of money that's influencing this whole jam, and they may be the ones with the money. It's somebody that is sort of a CEO, or they own a company, or they want to hire you or something, and you really want to be an independent player. But there may be some talk between the two of you. And the devil shows up as temptation, because that's what it is. It's temptation. Now, whether you take it or not, is your decision. It's going to be up to each Leo to figure out what's going to work here. Should you take, you know, different deals and stuff, or should you like still try to struggle on your own? This is a hard thing. It could even be a partner or somebody who wants to go into a partnership with you. They're not a bad person. And so this temptation is not really necessarily a bad temptation, but it is something that kind of pulls you and enslaves you into doing what it is that you don't want to do. So then there may be a few nights of these things where you're like, I can't believe I'm doing this, or I can't believe I have to do this kind of thing. And it's not the end of the world. It's just the same woes most human beings go through. It just looks more devastating on this drawing. But then you have this part of you that's looking forward. This deal allows you the ability to actually see like what you have and look at like what you can do with the things that you have. And it is, you know, a part of building this kind of not the legacy, because the legacy card for me would be the Ten of Pentacles, but this is more like being happy, having more of the things that you want out of life. You know, you don't just have 2 cups or 3 cups or 6 cups. You have all 10. They're all yours, you know. So this is what I would like to see for all my Leos, to be honest. This beautiful card here. That would be great. Ten of Cups. Can we have that? Can we just have that for our Leos? That would be great. Well, anyway, guys, I hope everyone has a wonderful February. Happy Valentine's Day. And I also want to thank you so very much for watching, supporting, and subscribing. Now, if you haven't, please consider doing so for more Leo intuitive tarot readings. And be sure to hit the bell icon to be the very first to know when my next video gets posted. Many blessings to you, my awesome Leos. And remember, this channel is for you and you alone.